Hello there, welcome back. It's been a while for me, not been too long for you guys. But we're gonna continue where we left off last time, basically. We were doing a lot of, well, warfare. We are going to continue with that trail. We are going to go against the Busies, I believe this episode most likely. And I'm gonna just try and get Thessalonica. Now, I also had a look at the achievements and there's another one that I realized that we can do during this run. We're gonna take the Thessalonica for Miklagard Ariki. And we're gonna make our capital one of the isles in the Indian Ocean. That is also for one of the new achievements. But there's also another one that's kind of interesting that we could aim for, and that is convert the region of Russia, which is actually the Empire of Russia, to the Islamic Faith, and we need to also be Islamic Faith. So in order to get that achievement, we're gonna have to, how should I put this, change our religion. That shouldn't be a problem though. We just need to make sure that we get the other achievements. Mikla Gadariki, down here. Or we do. Now, the main problem with doing such a thing though would be the fact that we would suffer from, how I reconfigure the fate. We're currently very hostile towards anyone who is not of our fate, and as such, they will, very quickly lose opinion with us, and we'll have a bunch of rebellions like we are actually, we might actually have now pretty soon. A big rebellion, the French Catholic populists. So honestly, I don't know where they're gonna rise up. As I said, I haven't played for a few days. Had to go back home for a little while, but yeah, we're going to continue here where we left off, and I think we're going to, as I said, focus on these two achievements in particular. We're also going to go for the Volva and raising runestones, so the Islamic thing will be very, very late game if we end up doing it at all, so again, gonna just have to allow time to pass and see things, just see how things pans out really. Now, this guy actually holds two, yeah, we're taking the G both at once, I think. Now, I shouldn't do this because we're about to have a rebellion, but it should be, in the area where the religion is mostly Catholic. So I assume it will be in Central Europe. So if I raise up my troops, use my retinue, my siege retinue to basically siege down these 2-3 counts. There are 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the 3 counts that are available in the area. I can use my levies to hunt down the rebels. So we're gonna go ahead and just do that. So let's go with. Oh, you also have a. Well, that's gonna cost me an extra bunch of prestige, but that's fine. There we are. So let's go ahead and raise our troops. We need to move the this thing, the rally point. Just gonna place it down here. Then we are going to raise armies, but I'm not gonna press this button like I messed up in the last time. We're gonna do this. And again, this should make it easy to hunt down. I'm gonna send my levies eastward, like this guy and this guy. But first, we're gonna get rid of the onagers and the light footmen. Gonna join them into that army again. Get rid of the onagers and bowmen. Put them into this army, and then I'm just gonna send these guys to the barony of Zweibrücken. We're just gonna have them stand around there, and that should be the, rebellion area, if you will. And hopefully that'll be enough to, sort out this mess. Guess I can also have you guys just remove that army for me. Free once more. My frugal wife has been released. Good. Nice and valid. Task finished. Oh, I actually finally caught someone finishing their task. That is, that's a rarity. Work with Gloucestershire. And again, you're 8. I have so many better vassals than you to do that task, sadly, so I'm gonna have to fire you. Honestly, I kind of run my countries like if they were meritocracies. You want freedom? You shall have it in death. Rally my troops. Now, who's in charge of the siege? It's me, that's fine. But I will help with dealing with the rebellion. Because again, as the quicker we can cut down most of these smaller armies, the better. Let's see, total amount of troops should be like 30,000. Yeah, 29, almost perfect, 30,000. So, as I said, we're going to hunt down these smaller armies, and that should make it way easy for us to, you know, deal with this rebellion of ours. Go and kill that. Go deal with those guys. Those guys. You go deal with those guys. There we are. Did you miss those guys? Oh, we took my foe hostage, so there we go. Locals pacified. Which will help with, you know, rebellions. So, with that said, have this guy, you know, get back to sieging. I feel like the map mode is kind of weird right now, but that's probably just me not having played for a while. So don't mind me. Also hearing some weird audio jitter in the background. Is the game audio not being captured right now? Sorry. I'll have a look at it after this recording, but it looks to me that the game audio might not be recorded. I apologize if that's the case. It is actually quite nice, I'll have to be honest. So it would be a shame if it's not being captured. Because it's a really, really nice soundtrack, I feel like. Let's upgrade you with some fields. Bedford, we can upgrade your fields. I should actually start doing this. But I should probably also wait until this war is done, because I'm using a lot of money. So, honestly, just have these guys stand down, I think. Yeah, 5 months to raise them. I'll keep these guys around, because it's just far to walk. Can marry this guy off. Decent. Guess his spouse died. Heritable traits, as is tradition. See, my niece and vassal. Let's go with this. But yeah, I'll have a look at the audio and everything afterwards, and we'll see if we can't make it a little bit better. Right now, it seems to be a little bit balked. So I do apologize again. The issues that have presented themselves, they're not good. This is one heck of a fort, though. It's really good. Yeah, we took the sun hostage. And honestly, I think it's more valuable to just end the war than to continue it in terms of money spent. Like, it'll take me more than 5 months to probably siege this, if it is even close to the same as the other one. You're married to a duchess, or duchess. While the heir to county, you're married to a baroness. Spouse is Cecilia. Is the heir to a county. Means you are not a good choice because we'll meet next duchies, but again, it's kind of a count. Did I even consider him then? There we are. I'll someone to hand land to. And I'll probably just make a Super Duke again. Barry Poitou Bourbon maybe. I'll have to see. Figure it out as time passes. Let's see, how are you guys doing up here? You're getting closer to finishing the siege, that's good. Then... Oh, they're sieging down. Oh, they actually sieged something, that's not good. I have to go down and deal with them, but now we're gonna just full siege them, and that should be enough. Let's get rid of all of these. It's too many. Another cadet branch. We're getting a lot of those. control the county, and we captured the daughter. So again, I'm just gonna enforce. Have a couple of prisoners. And again, I wanted to make a super dukedom, so let's just hand these lands over to you. There we are. And we still need to deal with Bar. I think we can have these guys stand down. And I forgot to stand these guys down, so I've been wasting money for no reason. That's probably kept you guys quite annoyed. But yeah, the siege should be done pretty soon. Then we can make peace, and then we can set our sights on the Byzantine Empire and do an invasion of Thessalonica. There we are. Did take some prisoners in the siege, and we are going to ransom them solely because, well, the Count of Bar won't be a count anymore after this, so makes no sense not to ransom them, honestly. You accept the ransom? There we go. And we enforce demands. There we are. Duchy of Bar is a duchy of its own. Let's join it up with Upper Lorraine, I think. Just do this. Can out this band all. So as I said, I do kind of want to start weakening the Byzantine Empire. The Abbasids, they're a threat, but they're weaker than Byzantine still, so they shouldn't attack them. And honestly, just getting one achievement done after this long would be nice. So let's go for the invasion of Kingdom of Thessalonica. And honestly, if we take the Byzantine capital, I might just keep that for myself, honestly. I have to see. We might need to, make a count just for, the purposes of keeping. They have 26,000 troops though. That's a bit problematic. Who are their allies? That is my big question. They have 3 of them. Their allies are the vassals, which means in theory they shouldn't be, called upon, I believe. A bit uncertain. But this should be fine. They do have mangonels though. That's not something I like to see. They're technologically more advanced than us. They also have a bunch of armored footmen, pikemen, and light horsemen. So this could turn bad. If we surrender, he keeps his titles. We lose 2,500 ducats. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit expensive. What about this? If we white peace, it's no biggie. But yeah, if we want to do this, I think we should wait just a slight amount longer. And the reason why I'm saying that is it takes 6 months for my troops to, get back after that previous war. Because I, despawned them, if you will, while they were still at war. So I'll have to consider how I want to play that. This guy is the triple, but he also has a bad trade, so I'm going to just marry him off to this countess here. Hopefully they don't inherit that, they inherit that, that, and that. That would be the best, but, I don't get everything I asked for. So, force petition, use a hook. There we are. Let's do this. And I have to consider also how I want to attack them. Do I want to just sail in and, establish a beachhead, or do I want to let them, come in and attack me and work from there? It's a bit of a, awkward scenario, no matter what I choose. I also want to, have a decent amount of money, because I'm going to be losing a lot of money as well. We have another scandalous priest, and again, we will condemn. That is how tradition dictates. Caesar can marry. Genius should be met with a genius, the King of Norway. Let's do this. Queen Rikisa can marry. Yep. Friendship. I guess we should. Oh, he's no longer at the throne of me. Sure. We'll stop being rivals and become friends instead. We can do that. Looks like this duchy is split in 2. Yeah, I think we have waited long enough. This is going to be the war against the Byzantines, and it'll probably take up the bigger part of this episode. So we will change our objective to Thessalonica. You can also just do a holy war after if you want to for a kingdom. Although Bavaria, Bohemia, and other places which are more or less full kingdoms might actually be a better choice for that. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do the innovation. I seize all titles within Basileus Leon VII's realm belonging to the de jure target title and all occupied counties outside of it. So technically, I can take the entirety of if I want to be specific, I could take the entirety of the Byzantine Empire if we want to drag this war on, and that would allow me to take a lot of kingdoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just on this side. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, we could get really close to getting the magic 9 we need for my goals there, and especially Crete and Cyprus too. Probably Cyprus though is split in half by the Abbasids and the Byzantines, but being able to take Crete and making a kingdom out of it would be good. Again, I want to keep Sicily and Sardinia if possible, but the rest I'm not too miffed about. So I guess what we are going to do here is actually, siege our way inwards towards the Byzantines. Depending on how much we can actually, cause chaos and destroy their armies, that might dictate a lot on how we're gonna play this. So before we start, let's move our troops here. I forgot that Invasion Casabella actually allows you to take, other things as well. This guy is done converting. Also good. Again, let's just get rid of the old Asatru. This could be, again, it could be a really interesting war, I feel like. So let's just do as I said, we're going to do the Holy Invade Kingdom. I could just invade then for, Croatia here. Just for war score. But I'm a bit uncertain, like, if I reach 100% war score, if the war will just be force ended. Because that could be a thing. So in theory, taking Thessalonica here could be good because simply, taking war score. So we're going to do that. We're going to confirm. We're going to declare war. And we're going to raise our troops. And again here, it's kind of risky in terms of money. I do realize that, but I should be fine. Brotherhood of the Holy Sepulchre. Knights. I have a holy order I can call into this war. Oh, they're already hired, but I could, kidnap them. So if we end up in trouble here, we can get ourselves some Yom-speaking pirates and some champions of decent quality. So yeah, we do have that option if things turn sour. And I am also considering if it would be a good idea to just, join all the... Make a single... No, we'll stay with 3 siege stacks, it's fine. Let's have you go there, go there, go there, and the rest of you will support these stacks. The main concern here would be, the Byzantine army showing up, so we'll have to keep our eyes open and try and figure out exactly where they're going. We can unlock a new perk. I do have Whole of Body. So let's just keep on going down the second tree here. See, let's have you go there. It's not, super optimal, but it should be fine. Are these the... Yeah, this is the Byzantine army, and they are actually sailing straight into... Did you give up? Oh, never mind. We should win that battle, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. Let's have a look here. It depends though, if they murder my troops... Oh, never mind, I should definitely join these guys then. We only have 15 advantage. I'm gonna allow these guys to siege. That might be a bad move, but I'm good at making bad moves. Still lose this battle, sadly, by looks of things. I'm ill. Let's go with a safe... Yeah, we're losing that battle. I trusted myself too much again. So, as you can see here, we are countering these guys slightly, the armored footmen and the order knights, but yeah, this isn't good. But again, I think I probably will come out on top in terms of men lost, I hope. Let's have a look. You guys are running to Aquileia, that's fine. So look at this battle here. We lost 21 war score. Oh, we actually lost more men too. That's a concern. I should have learned my lesson last time and just decided that I need to smack my army into their army, and then we can, you know, focus on sieges after that. We have discovered a new fascination, Burrs, which means we can now build duchy buildings, I believe. Next, we're currently being exposed to coinage. What do we next want to go for? Bailiffs, maybe? No, we want to go for household soldiers, because we are currently having some pretty good economy. Well, our economy is pretty good. Let's just not get too ahead of ourselves here. And with that, I want to take advantage. We also have some problems here with factions. The French Catholic populace. So what's going to happen is that I'm going to have to try and destroy the Byzantine army here. We have another. I would investigate this myself. Let's just go with that. Shun, but it's not illegal. Now, I'm gonna have to borrow the order, I think. Again, oh, they're not hired by anyone right now, so we can hire them. But, yeah, they're gonna have to sail all the way down here. That's a problem. Let's split these guys up in the meantime, so that I can actually, you know, not lose my army to attrition. That would be really good. There we are. And they're probably going to siege a couple of holdings here, but that's fine. Again, I don't care. It isn't a matter for the High King. I don't care who wants to be anything or not. Will that do us a part? Apparently, we've also captured a bunch of people here that will probably, you know, pay for my war here. And again, this is probably a 10-20 year war, I will admit. And it's going to get paid for by, you know, prisoners I take. They gave up the siege. Are they going to try and attack me? Could I force a battle here in the mountains, say? Hills. Have you move into the mountains? Let's have you go there. We're going to see if we can get a battle here in the hills or the mountains. We are going to be outnumbered. Oh, are they leaving? I don't understand this plan. Are they going to my capital, maybe? That would be a busy move. Or are they at war with someone else here? No, they're just at war with me. They are suffering attrition, so... I'm a little bit confused what the plan is here, honestly. They are leaving, so again, this is stupid, because I just said I wouldn't do this, but here we are. I don't learn from my mistakes. This is known. But I will move our troops in here, because Byzantines don't have supplies, they're leaving, and in theory, if things go bad, I might just have to teleport up north. So I have a 90% chance of increasing her learning, get some lifestyle experience. I could lose sellers, so we'll just buy the better translation here. They're coming back. Okay. Where is my army of the Senge? Sorry, the Fateful of Tyr. How far away are you? Not too far. That's good. But with this, I might have to just, you know, stop them here in the mountains. My old self, I'm no longer ill. Good. Yeah, they're currently suffering some pretty bad attrition here, so the AI really does not know how to handle big stacks. Our army is also mostly, you know, recovered, so I think it's safe to move in here. Let's have you guys land there. Are they going to attack me here? Is that what's going on? 20 stack. Let's go and hunt down this army. You can start hunting down the other smaller armies. We'll put my nephew and vassal as your champion. And I need a new steward. 22, that's pretty good. These guys do have supply issues, so I should probably, you know, fix that. We captured a smaller army. Can we capture another one? Should I should just actually, you know, reinforce here. Recent death of my brother Prince Dubion has left his loved one grieving. I could give him a small symbolic stone ship, grand stone ship, or an ornate sailing ship. I'm honestly gonna spend the prestige because we are currently locked into what will be a long war. Like, really long war. There we are, we finally won a battle. Let's see how we're looking. Yeah, much better this time. 1500, oh sorry, 1700 versus 7.5. That's pretty good. We also wounded the commander, the grandmaster of their, you know, order. And we captured a duel, which is good. So, this guy here, the Yom-Seeking Raiders, I think they should be fine to be used for sieges. Honestly, we're gonna split these guys in, you know, smaller units. These guys besiege our lands. Again, I will allow these guys to go and recover some of their supplies. But other than that, the rest should probably just get used for sieging. So that's what we'll do. We'll siege this, siege this, and once they're in position, we can start, you know, making moves from there. Yeah, the fact that we got, you know, rid of 7,500 out of 26 is good. I didn't mean all 3 armies should go there, so let's have you go back. Let's have you go there. Let's have you go there. Because again, as you can see, we're losing a lot of supplies, so I'm going to have to basically split these guys up to regain supply at some point. And I think I might as well just do it now. Okay, so here's the problem with these guys. You can't really split them up because they have 1 stack of levies and 1 stack of... Let's see, is there a place I can send you to Apulia and you can regain supplies there? We'll split this army up. It'll be a little bit before, you know, the busies are back. So we'll use that as a... Never mind, they're back. They really quickly got back too, that's the worst part. Let's have you guys meet up here. Let's have you guys help. Just have all of you go there because that is where they will attack. Leading out, Duke Magnus. Oh, okay. Okay, this is not the guy I'm trying to save. That's what I was afraid of. That's a second. The patient is this guy, and I can try and save him with this guy. But step back, this is my patient. We'll take the learning experience rather than, you know, the friendship. You're actually going into enemy stack before going to, you know, where you're supposed to go. That's a scary thought. Now, I'll probably lose the potential battle in 6 days. Because they attacked this army too, I think. Will we lose though? Will we be able to, you know, reinforce and send them packing again? I actually managed to reinforce and send them packing, but again, I should probably hunt down that army. This is probably going to be more equal in terms of losses, I think. Oh, never mind. 3,500 versus 7. 1 more battle like that and the Byzantines won't have any troops left. Which honestly would make this a lot easier in the long run. There we are. 300 gold from that and 300, you know, prestige. So in theory, I could farm both gold and prestige from these guys, no problem. Let's see, can we find someone who is, you know, further away on the family tree with basic stats like yours? That would be nice. Let's just go with this one. My other son, Rurek, again, should try and find a genius here who does not have negative traits. Countess of Algiers. A chance of children being very high. That's a long time since I've seen. No need to, you know, fix that contract. It's good. I have too few spouses myself, apparently. Let's see here. Who can we, you know, spouse? Uh, Someone who is Herculean or Amazonian. Genius. My niece and vassal. There's a high chance of a children being inbred. That's fine. Here we go. Now, as I said here, I should go for some supplies, but at the same time, let's have the two siege armies join up, and I'll send the rest of the armies here to, you know, their own little wintering areas. Gain some supplies back. Who was that? Looked like I saw someone from like corpse right there for a second. Okay, they are actually splitting up. I was afraid they were going to the same area again. That was kind of, you know, concerning. It's actually pretty well, you know, defended castle. My sister died, my counselor died, my nephew was taken prisoner. The party going on at home, huh? But yeah, we'll continue the conversions of British mainland. And we still have the problem here of potentially, you know... No, not even potentially, it's gonna happen. Vassal uprising. So I'm gonna have to probably split off some troops here and have to go and deal with that. The Fateful of Tyr here has, again, problems because they can't really be split up properly. I don't know if I can actually send these guys to, you know, deal with the, rebellion. So I might have to just, you know, finish this siege, this lodge, and have some troops stand back here just to stop the Byzantines from, you know, causing me problems. These guys have 25,000 troops this time. And it's basically, again, in the same area. So conversion should definitely be a priority. If I'm lucky, some of these will get killed, you know, by random armies in the area, like this one. But we're going to have to send our troops to, you know, deal. So with how small this army is, though, I think this army here should be enough to back up. So I'm gonna have these two guys here start dealing with the you know, rebellion here. So let's have them march up there or sail. That works too. And again, due to the Byzantine size, we can basically slow down. Use these guys as backup / insurance, and have my siege stacks do their work. That should work. There we are. So I'm gonna join these two armies. I'm gonna have to, you know, split them up later to... You know what? We're gonna fall back here and get some supplies. Again, this army here. I could actually split it now. Nice. There we are. You guys can go there. I'm gonna have to regain supplies here, so it could also be a way to bait the Byzantines here into fighting me, which would be good. But for now, we're focusing on regaining supplies. And is it just me, or does the Byzantines have more troops now? 17,000, they're back up their, you know, old number, by the looks of things. 8,000, 8,000, 16. Yeah, they have all their troops here. The only thing I can hope for is, you know, let attrition play do its job. Which usually, you know, works pretty well. You guys are already up here, that's pretty quick. Let's have you go and do this. Again, I'm just trying to send them into, you know, auto hunting mode. And again, I'm gonna allow attrition to play its, you know, its job. Let them hurt. I'm also very confused about what they're doing, because this should just, you know, intensify the attrition problems. So my dwarf son here has come of age. He's genius in all respects, pretty good stats. And let's see if we can find another, you know, genius to match him with. My niece is genius Amazonian. That's good enough. This This will work. There's a chance of them being inbred, which is fine. We have been doing that for a while. But yeah, again, I'm going to allow these guys to replenish a lot of their supplies, and then we'll work from there. We captured the rebel leader again. Good. Let's pause. Let's send these guys back into, you know, the battle. Then we can work from there. Now the big question is, should I wait until they get back, or should I force a battle right now? I think I would be best to just force a battle right now, because it looks like they're trying to leave. We are going to do just that. Try and force a battle in one of these areas. And even if we just capture one small army, wiping that army would be very much worth it. And even better when they, you know, stagger into the battle, which means that we can kill a lot more, a lot quicker. This is really good. My wife, Hyphen Ilva, has made her way into my life with sweet words and sweeter touches. Late at night, I struggle to keep her off my mind. The feelings smoldering between us will soon either burst into flames or die out, so we try and make her my lover. I lay with her. I could, you know, stop her scheme to seduce me, or tell her to leave me alone. Sure, let's get a lover. There we go, she becomes my lover. We won this battle. Let's check the losses. 5,000 versus 2.5. Not as good as the, you know, previous battles. Have they got a bad commander? Yeah, they got a bad commander now. That helps a lot. And also they had the numerical advantage too. Let us get... Let's split off the Holy Order first and foremost. There we are. You can see we have some insane... insane prowess characters here, like Princess Girly with 46. That's also the only like truly insane character we have in our army, sadly. I guess most of my like good champions are in the other army, I would assume. But yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna select them. I'm gonna allow them to go and get some supplies. Let us make the siege stack. 2.5, 3,000 men should be good enough for sieging. Send them to Doningkrige. And do I have a siege general? We do. Let's put him in charge of that stack. These guys, well, they don't have the maximum amount of supplies, but there's no like, there's no good places to stop here to regain said supplies. So, guess I'm just gonna split them in two and have them stand outside of here. They'll lose supplies to some degree, but it won't be as bad as it could be. Let's put it like that. Another lover has come to light. And didn't we capture some prisoners? But yeah, none of these prisoners are valuable, sadly. You are actually... You've been sailing while... That's a shame. Actually, that's also on me, not anyone else, let's be honest. I really should have just changed my own, you know, troops into siege troops. That would speed things along quite, you know, nicely. You have a good supply, you can, you know, move to the front line. Should my plan be here? Why is there a battle happening here? 45 days. Because these guys are walking there, okay. Let's have you guys meet up in Pest, and we'll try and, you know, do another battle. I can increase count on Far's taxes. For now, I won't care. See here. Let's attack this army. And let's have you join in on the attack on that army. They have 3,000 men here too, which is, you know, a potential problem. But once this army's in battle, this... Oh, it's not actually joining in to help. That is really nice. That might mean a stack wipe. I want you to stop there. I want this battle to end before we join in, just so we don't, you know, join into a potential losing battle. That would not be... that would not be nice. Let's see, any money here? A little bit of money. There we are. Yeah, and it's probably one of my allies that tried to help me out, so I might just, you know, have doomed my friends, but that's how we do things here. There we are. A full complete stack wipe, and if we get this one too, then we can just actually split up and siege everything. There we are. The Byzantine army is basically no more. They have 670 troops. They gain 244 a month. Money-wise, they cannot hire, you know, mercs, which means that now is the moment where we, you know, split up properly. We siege down everything they own, and basically, you know, have a good time. So I'm gonna join this army together. We're gonna split this into 8, I think, and that should, you know, really help out on siege speed. And it should also be small enough that they can regain, you know, troops. This one made a little bit of a boo-boo. Let's split off pirates. And I'm gonna have to find, you know, the pirates in that army down the line, but that's fine. Let's have you go to this one. Go to this one. Again, they'll lose some troops moving, but it should be fine. And I'll probably like lose a stack because I'm very bad at paying attention. So I'll probably lose a stack randomly here when they come back to, you know, fight me again. But I hope it'll go fine. I'll use the Vikings here as a support unit, if you will. So for now, we'll do this, and we'll see how it works out. We have a little bit of money here, and even would not be accepted ransom. So we do, you know, this as tradition dictates. And I'll end it here. It's actually gone way over schedule. We're at 40 minutes. Sorry about that. Especially with balked audio. I'm gonna have a look at the audio after this and see what the problem could be. And I do hope that it hasn't been too bad. I do apologize that the, you know, start and the fight in the Byzantines had probably been with balked audio. I apologize so much. Thank you for watching, and I do hope that you have enjoyed. Bye bye.